Hello, and thank you very much for joining me for this presentation. I really appreciate your time. I chose to do Medscape as the application that I thought would be most instrumental to nursing practice. I have been using it for a while now, about 4 or 5 years on my iPhone. It's also available for the Android devices, so you can use it if you have that platform and you're running that. I think it's a very useful reference tool that you can download. It's free of charge, and you can start using it right away. Just register with an email, and you'll find it very, very useful. As a quick introduction, the purpose of the presentation is basically to inform you about Medscape and how the application could be useful to your practice. It offers specialists, primary care physicians, and nurses the web's most robust and integrated medical information and education tool. It offers original, professional medical content, including review articles, journal commentary, expert columns, patient education articles, book reviews, the internet's first primary source medical journal. It's called the Medscape from WebMD, Journal of Medicine. It's also got a drug reference tool, which offers drug information, as well as interaction checker and various calculators, and continuing education credits. In terms of utility, you'll find that it has a very high level of relevance to nursing practice. By clicking the reference tab, you'll be able to bring up this window, which you see on your left. It has a drug guide with interaction checker, conditions reference, procedures reference, and calculators. In addition, in terms of utility, you have the access to continuing education credits. Those are available and they are free of charge. You do have to be careful that you choose the CE versus the CME, which are for physicians only. And in addition, you do have a lot of news and information that is particularly relevant to nursing practice. They have nurse-specific news, blogs, and perspective articles. In terms of usability, it's a highly usable application. It's very straightforward. The layout is very easy to understand, very intuitive, and very, very easy to learn. Basically, when you open it up, you have four different choices. Click news, reference, or education, or the news on top. And that's pretty much it. The workflow flows very easily. As soon as you click something, you go into another section. It's very easy to use and very kind of intuitive in the layout. In terms of speed of access, I can tell you that there's absolutely no lag. You type in the information that you need and you get your results right away. The results that come up are clear, the information is highly readable and very understandable, very easy to use program. When it comes down to legal, ethical issues, it's a free website. The use of articles and journals obviously should be properly cited and proper credit should be given. The privacy policy, this is off the website. In terms of unregistered members, obviously cookies and web beacons will be registered, will be retained by the website. For registered members, they'll keep things like your name, email, zip code, specialty, and you may receive emails about products and services. When you register for CE courses, your name and mailing address will be retained. Medscape is a great application for nurses for looking up medications, interactions, conditions, procedures, and obtaining CE credits. Its user-friendly design makes access very easy and straightforward. A great deal of benefits can be had. For example, easily accessible data and drug interactions. Limitations that I could talk about would be CME credits seem to outweigh CE credits, so it's more designed for physicians, but there are plenty of CE credits available. And I would recommend this highly as a free reference app for nurses. In conclusion, what I'd like to tell you is that the Medscape app is very useful for the practicing nurse. Things that you could access are the drug guide with the interaction checker, conditions reference, procedures reference, and the calculators. You have access to CEs, nurse-specific news, blogs, perspective articles. Great usability. Layout is straightforward and very easy to use. It's highly intuitive, basically just tap and go, easy to learn, simple design. The workflow is very easy to understand and work through. Very speed driven. The access is very quick. All you need to do is make sure that you have an email registered on the account and you're ready to go. The clarity of the results is there, and the information is highly readable and understandable. Thank you all for taking the time to view my presentation.